Alright, Trickers and Trekkers. Well, let's continue on with the second episode of Review of the Day, which is also the final episode of Season 2, Shades of Grey. During a geological survey on Serata 4, Commander William Riker is struck by a thorn growing on a motile vine plant. The away team immediately beams back to the Enterprise, where Dr. Catherine Pulaski finds out that the thorn has released a deadly virus into Riker's body. Within a matter of hours, the virus will reach Riker's brain, killing him. To try to save Riker's life, Pulaski puts him into a machine that will artificially stimulate his brain neurons, keeping them active and resisting the virus. This causes Riker to dream of his past adventures aboard the Enterprise. Riker's first dreams are of reasonably neutral occasions, such as his first meeting with Lieutenant Commander Data. He soon moves on to more passionate and even erotic dreams, such as meeting the cheerful young Edo woman on Rubicon 3, the matriarch Beata on Angel 1, or the computer-generated holodeck woman Minuet. However, while pleasing to Riker's mind, the passionate dreams only worsen Riker's condition, as the virus feeds on the positive endorphins his brain is creating. Pulaski and Counselor Deanna Troi therefore agreed to try to make the machine evoke negative dreams instead. Thus, Riker dreams of Lieutenant Toshihira's death, or the apparent death of Deanna Troi's child. This has the desired effect, as the negative endorphins drive the virus away, but the endorphins are not strong enough. As a last resort, Pulaski uses the machine to evoke dreams of raw, primitive feelings of fear and survival. Thus, Riker dreams of fighting the tar creature Armus, the alien-controlled Admiral Gregory Quinn, and the Klingon officer Clog, on board the warship Pog. Seeing that the raw emotions work best, Pulaski intensifies the dreams to come at a more rapid pace. This finally kills the virus, and Riker recovers. Whew! Well, that was a bit of a close one, huh? Anyway, let's look at some production notes about this episode. This episode was intended to save money at the end of the season by being a bottle episode, which featured a few additional characters. The only guest star was Cole Meany as a recurring character Chief Miles O'Brien. The reason was that the show had overspent on the episodes Elementary Dear Data and Q-Who, and Paramount Pictures was holding the series to their overall season budget. It was the last episode in which Maurice Hurley acted as head writer. He referred to the episode as a, quote, piece of shit, and, quote, terrible, just terrible. He turned in the idea of a cheap clip show to save money and wrote the first draft of the script, with Richard Manning and Hannes Bielmer conducting rewrites. Director Rob Bowman initially thought that the episode could be filmed in 5 days, 2 fewer than usual. However, it was actually filmed in 3 days after pressure from Paramount, with 2 spent only on the sickbay set. He later said that he simply shot the framework for the clips to be added in later, and never saw a final cut of the episode. Production assistant Eric A. Stillwell was responsible for selecting the clips that went into the episode, with 21 different clips included. Whoa. The prop used on Riker to fight the infection was created from drawings by designer Rick Sternbach. Ron Jones created the music for the episode, including a 3-note motif to represent the virus which infects Riker. Themes build as the episode progresses. The elements from Infection Spreads, which is played over the scene between Riker and Troi, move into the pieces Shades of Pleasure and Earth Boys Are Easy, which is played over the Pleasurable Memories. String instructions and flutes are added to Shades of Sadness, which played over the Unhappy Memories, for a build to a climax in the intense memories in the pieces Critical Condition, Shades of Conflict, and Final Intensities. Several scenes retain the compositions from the episodes, including pieces by Dennis McCarthy, while others by McCarthy were recomposed by Jones. That's pretty interesting. So overall, I say this episode is kind of okay at best. I was about to say enjoyable, then I was like, it's a clip show. Anyone can find clip shows enjoyable. So, yeah. So anyway, overall, I give Shades of Grey 3 warp cores out of 5. Well, join me soon as we take a look at the first episode of Season 3, Evolution. So, until then, live long and prosper, everybody.